here for Balance, Believe, Bloom. And a lot of times we confuse a dream with a vision. A dream is in our head, but a vision actually has feet to make the dream come to pass. But a lot of times we get in our own way. We can't create a vision for many things. For instance, when I was younger, I was scared of the dark. And I remember laying in my bed one night, and I thought, this sounds crazy, but I didn't think this. I thought my dresser was coming to life, sticking his tongue out at me. So I opened my eyes really wide in the dark, and I discovered the longer my eyes were open, the more my eyes adjusted to the dark. In childhood, that's fine, but as an adult, if your eyes are used to the dark, that's a problem. Even the Bible talks about, if the light within you is dark, how great is that darkness? And a lot of times life brings us situations that keep us in our own dark. We see enough to get by, we see enough to go to work, to cook, might get a workout or two in, go get our hair done, nails done, everything did, but it's still dark. And until we get out of darkness, we can never have balance, we won't believe, and we can't bloom. The thing. So let's talk about the first thing, balance. Balance means to be equally weighted. There's nothing more nor nothing less. And it can be very hard to create balance. In fact, this is what I want you to do. Close your eyes. Just give me a few seconds. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to envision, if your vision of the life you dream of, what does that look like in 24 hours? What are you doing? Who are you coming across? What are you accomplishing? Now keep your eyes closed and imagine a 24-hour clock. Put the vision to where your life really is today. What are you accomplishing? What are you procrastinating on? What are you fearful of? What are the obstacles? Who is tap dancing on your last reserve nerve? Who is showing up at your workplace? The devil. As soon as you walk in. Now open your eyes. Because we all have one thing in common, 24 hours to get what we need to be done. But in order for us to have balance, we have to ask ourselves some questions. Because nothing changes if nothing changes. The mundane will become your master unless you master the mundane. So I'm going to ask you some questions. If you want to write them down, feel free. If you want to remember them, ponder them. And then we're going to tie them up with what that question really means. And I got my notes so I wouldn't forget, because I'm asking myself these questions too. As you're thinking about your vision and that 24-hour clock that we looked at, what are the things that you have to do? Like these things gotta happen. Rain, sleet, shine, snow day, they gotta happen. The things that must happen in your life, we're gonna tie that to significance. Say significance. Those are the things that pour into your purpose, your destiny, and your vision. What are the things I have to do? That is your significance. What do I have to do? Your significance. The next question is, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Is it take an online class? Work out? Go help a neighbor? Serve a ministry? What is it I want to do? The things that we want to do, we're going to call that our self-investments. Because self-investment is very important. I know Shaka and Whitney, them saying, I'm every woman. No, we ain't every woman. We the woman we're supposed to be. Because you can be a master at nothing if you're trying to be an expert at everything. And if you're trying to be available to everyone, what's available for you? And it's not selfish. We sometimes feel guilty. Somehow ask us something, well, I guess, just say no. And if they ask why, the Bible said, look, yes, no. Now, there's a way you be polite about it, but if you don't invest in yourself, you're going to snap one day. And Shay spoke very eloquently about that. So we have the question, what do I have to do significance? What do I want to do? That is our self-investment. The next question with balance is, what can I stop or delay doing? We're going to call that one sacrifice. Say sacrifice. Something has got to give. Now for me, I got some lazy habits. I'm busy and I do stuff, but there's this girl side of me, Julisha, and she lazy. Julisha likes to stay. If they paid somebody just to binge watch, I I can't believe one day I actually watched the full first season of Flavor of Love that came on a few weeks ago. I said, Jesus. I said, Lord, you have got to deliver me. Because I lost every brain cell I ever had. My master's degree went down the toilet. Everything's gone. What do I have to let go of for the vision? Sometimes that might be cutting down your TV time. Sometimes it means I can't do happy hour with you every Friday. Sometimes it means in order, if I'm going to stay in shape and get my walk on, I know Black Healthcare will appreciate that, I might have to get up a little bit earlier to do it. So what do I have to stop doing? That is the sacrifice or delay. Because certain things aren't for a certain season. Some things you can pick back up later. So now we are going to talk about believe. To believe means to consider what is to be true. Now, the funny thing about beliefs, they can be rooted from circumstances in our life, from other people, even very well-meaning people, and even those who don't mean as well. So the next question we ask, who has impacted my self-belief? Who has impacted my self-belief? And we're going to call that our source. Because there's some of us who need to leave here today, and we need to delete, Control-Alt-Delete, those sources who have impacted what we believe about ourselves. And sometimes it can be the very people that love you, and they mean well for you, but they really don't know what they're talking about. If you want to know why something is made, ask its creator. So what we have to do is get back. Now me, I don't know anybody's faith here, but me as a Christian, I know I have to always consistently go to the throne to find out who it is you want me to be. Because the thing is, people can be an inspiration, but they're not supposed to be your source. Your source defines you. An inspiration encourages you. So we've got to know the difference. The last question we'll ask about belief is, where do I need to adapt my beliefs to find my purpose and vision? We're going to call that our stance. That is our position. Where do I need to adapt my beliefs to find my purpose and vision? That is our stance. When Shay brought this up, she and I talked about the scriptures because, in between Cardi B and, everything we do in the studio, we do talk about Jesus. Sometimes we do prayer requests. I have to turn down Tiaba. Oh, hold on, Tiaba to cuss. Hold on, listen, before we get together in prayer. But the Bible, Habakkuk said, I'm going to stand. He was really despondent. What's going on? He's like, God, I don't get it. So I'm going to stand here and watch and see what you got to say. And that was when God said, write the vision, make it plain. And make it so a herald can run with it and it can be read. And though the vision tarry, wait on it, because it will come to pass. So we have to decide what type of stance we want to have. Are we going to be in a stance of unbelief? Are we going to be in a stance of doubt? Are we going to be in a stance of negativity? Are we going to be in a stance of a pity party? Are we going to be in a stance of expectation that God, right now I'm going through this. Right now the struggle is real. But I'm going to believe that if I keep standing and I have a vision and I keep working towards it, even small steps, then it's going to happen. Because sometimes in certain seasons of life, that's all we can do is have small steps. There are certain days when you can go through depression, and the best thing you can do is just simply get up and wash your face. Or clean your house. And somebody's like, well, that ain't no vision. That ain't doing no CEO. It's a vision for me. So decide your stance and be strong. And the last point is bloom. One thing we have to ask ourselves, have our dreams died? I asked myself that. I was working out one day, and I was like, God, you got to help me dream again, because I used to have big dreams. What happened? The business of life or rejection, dejection, obstacles, closed doors, can make you stop dreaming again. However, there are some dreams that we have to be like, you know what, I missed that season. It's time for a new season. Shay laughed and I gave the example, if you 50, you ain't going to be no video vixen. That dream died. There's some people who have the dream, I'm going to marry me a baller because you watching basketball as baby. You're at your age, go ahead and get you a retired coach. Get you a deacon at the church. There's the woman who's still dreaming. I'm waiting for my tall, dark, and handsome girl. The man who love you is bite-sized and dusty. And he taking care of business, though. So sometimes, I said bite-sized and dusty. My daddy's a short cheek, so I can talk about it. He ain't dusty, though. Bite-sized, not dusty. Give me the right dream. And some of you, your faith walk might be different, so you might just say, to yourself, well, how do I get it? I respect that. Well, just say, where do I start? Because we have to have a start. And the next point is, how can I go forth in my vision despite the current circumstance? We're going to call that being steadfast. Say steadfast. Because you go through seasons that are tough. And they are real. And a lot of times we don't like to talk about mental health or emotional well-being. But like Shay said, we have to. Because the depression and the not speaking is killing us. And the worst thing that you can do is remain in isolation and never tell your truth. So you have to discern who can you talk to. But you can talk to somebody. But you have to be steadfast. How can I go forth? Right now, by being steadfast. We have our circle of concern and our circle of control. Sometimes they intertwine. The circle of control is the things in my life that I can somewhat have control. I can control my attitude. I can control if I let you get me to the point where I want to knock you out. Because I've been Shay in the Chinese parking lot. Yeah. So, or it's a concern of mine that I have no control. We can't control other people. We can raise our kids right, but we can't control all the decisions. We can be the best friend we can, the best sister girl we can, and somebody can still betray us. We can have a good online persona, always be polite, always be uplifting, and somebody will come to hate and steal your joy. Circle of concern, circle of control. Maintain the circle of control. And let your concern be your concern. Don't let it worry you. The next question we have to ask, we have two more in the bloom, is has my life become to fill in the blank? I'll leave that word up to you. For some of us, that word is cluttered. For some of us, busy. We busy, but we're not productive. Everything looks good, but we really ain't producing nothing lasting. Sometimes our life is just got messy. We got messy people, messy family, and just everybody just messy. Has my life become to fill in your word? And for that, we want to write space. Create space. Create space. And the last part we got to ask about blooming is, have I given up on me? Have I given up on me? That's the easiest thing to do. When you go through trials and tribulations, or it appears like everybody's making it, and you're not, you tired of making it until you make it. Do you give up on yourself? Have I given up on me? It's an honest assessment. And if you have given up on you, let me encourage you that now's the time to sow. Put sow. Sowing can just be affirmations on your mirror every morning. Sowing can be getting up to just go exercise, get your endorphins up. Sowing can be doing good for other people. Sowing sometimes is just simply, right now some of us have kids, we trying to get through high school. Right now, I'm sowing in them. And when my son graduated, I expected a shout out. That degree got our name on it. Some of us just right now have to sow. So as we talk about balance, let's remember to prioritize. As we talk about believing, let's remember to always pursue. And as we talk about blooming, let us persevere. Thank you so much.